Test. Oop. Alright, what is up, guys? We're going to get into the server. I don't know how many people are going to be racing, but we will see. Okay, I'm in the server. We might have 3 people already. Doing this live stream format because it's going to be a bit easier to do versus recording and having to edit it after and all this stuff. It's a little bit easier to do. Let me turn down the levels of the cars a little bit for the game to like -5. That should be plenty enough so where you can still hear me. What's up, guys? Good, how you doing? Not much. Yeah, that's me, that's me. Yeah, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. I know, I know y'all are. I think y'all are trying to get more people to join. So, but happy to help. Makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Right, right. Yeah, I'll be down to do ACC too, cause once the fall starts, Mondays are no good for me. I bowl, so yeah. But I definitely want to keep, you know, I wanted to find a new racing place, and saw y'all on SimGrid, so yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't need it to be super competitive. Or, I mean, you know, super. You have to be on all this stuff, because yeah. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Right. All right. Yeah, these are pretty fun though. So those little Miatas. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're definitely pretty snappy for sure. Jeez. Ah, smart. Yeah. Gotta turn y'all up a little bit. How long is the race? How many minutes? Oh, okay. Oh, nice. Okay. Right. Golly, what is going on? Is my setup loaded? This thing is snappy, bro. Uh, it's not gonna get too hot. The braking in these cars definitely is pretty touchy with ABS. Yeah, I would assume more camber in the rear would probably help stabilize it a little bit, but it's just 70% in the front is so much. I get most of the weights in the front of this car, but that's crazy. Which is, yes, it's a ridiculous lot, yeah. I mean, I guess it is true that there's probably no weight in the bag, so it makes sense, but... Right. Right, exactly. Oh. Going in that first corner, and my car would just go everywhere, and now it's not going to solve the roll So, I'm assuming you have to manually unload the result system grid, some custom server. But makes sense. Does it actually affect our ratings, or is this just, or does it have any? Right, but I'm saying like to SimGrid when you manually import it over, does it actually like change your ratings and stuff in SimGrid? I don't even know. Yeah, I would assume that's what I was asking, because I would say probably not, because it's a custom server and everything. So yeah, it makes sense. Integration, yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, definitely pretty cool. Yeah, it's kind of hard to find people who race in America on some of these games, you know, because I don't want to have to race on a server with 200 ping. Find a group outside of America, they usually race earlier in the day for America because it's their nighttime, so it's kind of hard. Right. Yeah, it's set. Well, I'm Central, so it's 7:30. So yeah, so it's a good time. Yeah, I kind of like these cars. They're kind of fun to drive once you get a good setup. Right, the car does not like the first corner. No, Kyle, you did a 43. It's pretty fast, man. So, okay, so the setup is quality race, quality race. Oh, that's really cool. Okay. So it's kind of like a real sprint weekend or something. It's pretty cool. Right. It's a good way. I actually like that format a lot, so it's pretty cool. Right. No, it's plenty, especially 2 races. It's plenty. That basically puts it out an hour for everything. So. Say 17. That's pretty risky. it's not a. Here, I'll raise you $1. I'll do 25. Right. All right. I will say I think the optimization has gotten a little bit better in this game, which is good. Optimization's gotten a bit better in this game. Also, I've been noticing smoke all the time from the back of cars. I'm assuming it's a visual bug in this game. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, it's weird. No, in the racing, he's like 90 seconds away. It's crazy. Oh, so it's... Okay, so it's not that far. Yeah. Oh, that is weird, yeah. honest. is because I keep braking and I keep losing traction in the rear. No, actually, the Camaro is so much snappier. You really have to control it. I think I usually use it at 1. It's a hoot, man. It's a lot of fun. Right. Right, that makes sense, yeah. Golly, man. Yeah, but that ZL1 is just so fast, it's crazy. One or the lower package. Okay, you're doing the ZL. Nice. Oh my goodness. Oh, my tires are cooked. Just crashed like 20 times in the last 2 laps. Yeah, I see that. You know, I have noticed a bug where when you change sessions, sometimes it crashes your game. Yeah, I guess we'll see. Yeah, it's, I don't know why. Definitely don't know why it does that. Right. Yeah. Yeah. That's good. It's always a good reason. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and jump in that because, I mean, once fall hits, I'll already be in that series. Cool, cool. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work. Yeah, I mean, if it obviously it doesn't have to be up to me. I mean, if I'm not saying change the date because of me, so if yeah, that's fair. I mean, in the fall, when Monday and Thursdays I can't race, but like Wednesday or Friday or whenever, whenever works. If you decide to. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. Cool. That'll work. Yeah, 25 was definitely a lot of fuel. I'm gonna do like 21 probably. Yeah. Right. You never know, he might have to go one more lap, you know, depending on, yeah, right. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about LMU is a very, very well-built game. The only thing I don't like is that that's the only sim I have a bug in with my racing wheel. So I have the TMX wheel, which is like a really entry-level wheel, and it's a known bug since the game first came out. Where what happens is when you get in a session, or let's say you get in or change sessions, the game sometimes randomly feels like disabling my force feedback, and and what you have to do is I have to disconnect and reconnect my wheel, and then it will be fine. But I have to remember to do that in a new, like, let's say the race starts, right? And I forget and it's disabled, I basically screwed myself. So, yeah, so, and they've claimed since the game started that it's on Thrustmaster, it's not on them, but yet, that's the only game that has a bug for me. So I don't understand how it's on Thrustmaster. So obviously it is weird. So when I race tomorrow, I'm sure there's a race tomorrow, I'm gonna have to remember that. Make sure it works before I, because it happens from session to session. It's not like it just happens when you join. It's really weird. Right, exactly. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, it's not fun. Yeah, luckily with my stuff, I just have to unplug it and plug it back in and wait, like, you know, about 30 seconds, and then I'm good. But it's if I don't remember it before the race starts, well, I just lost 20 positions or whatever. Yeah, it's not good at all. Yeah, the TMX, I have the Pro version, which is the 3 pedals, but for paying basically no money for this wheel, it really has decent force feedback. I'm actually very impressed. Correct, yeah, and you really, I think most of those wheels you really want to have it at a lower setting because it's so forceful. But yeah, this wheel I can feel bumps in the curbs, I can feel when I'm losing traction. I mean, it's really good. I mean, the reason why it's good is because it's belt driven. The Logitech ones are not, you know, except for direct drive ones, they're not really great for force feedback because they're not belt driven. touchy, man. No, definitely not. It to be so like easy with almost everything. That's what makes it a challenge, though. I don't like it, but it's definitely not easy. Slicks, man. Grass is slick. I've been pretty good. You got 2 more minutes to try to get one. Yes, there's a huge difference. Yes, so I am back. I'm getting light. Oh, yeah. Well, I will say there is a huge difference in damage in this game, so it does take a bit to get to that point, but like when I raced a couple races this week, or last week, I'm sorry, like one of my cars got beat up so bad that I literally could not turn it, and I was just driving into a wall. Yeah. Oh, the body? No, that probably doesn't matter. I don't even know if it affects the aero or not. I have no clue. It's sophisticated enough yet to where it affects aero or not. I don't think so, but right. Makes sense. Right. Exactly. Golly. I could not beat that time. That's crazy. Sorry. All right, race 2. Yeah. delayed red. Oh my goodness. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Dude, the rear end is so snappy. You're good, you're good. Yes, you did. I got some catching up to do. Yeah, it's very slick. Oh my god. I spawn out again too. We're all gonna be racing for second at this point. No, I'm not. It just stopped spinning out. Great. Oh my goodness, this is so... Dude, it upsets the car so much for no reason. It's ridiculous. That sounds horrible. Basically as low as setting. I didn't adjust that. I'm wondering if that's why, because it's so low. Yeah, I probably should have done that. I'll probably have to adjust that. Tires are probably gone too, but my car is pretty beat up. I wonder if it actually is affecting braking error. I have no clue. It could be the tires. Because I'm having to, like, on the brake pedal, I'm having to, like, just barely press it. If I press it too hard, I'm like snapping in the rear, so. Yeah, which is a good thing. Like literally coast through there and just lightly tap the brakes. It's very tricky. So when we race the Camaros, what track? I mean, I feel like to make it balanced, though, the class system should only be one road car, if that makes sense. Like, because if it's like, you know, a Miata versus a ZL1, like that's, yeah, I don't know. Right? Yeah, I forget that EVO does that too. The points performance thing. Right, that makes sense. There you go. Sounds all right. That is actually pretty cool, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Makes it more competitive, you know, that's pretty cool. Right. Yeah, makes sense, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, if you... Well, if y'all decide to start another ACC series, that'd be cool. I'll definitely join that. Right, that's fair. Makes sense. Lots of But even if y'all don't decide to do ACC, LMU is definitely a great alternative anyway. So. Yeah. No room cars. It's GT3, GTE, LMP2, and something else. So now the only problem I don't like about the game is that it's kind of realistic, obviously. So the only cars that have ABS, I think, is the GT3s. So so whenever I have these crappy pedals that I have with no modulation, I cannot do no ABS. I cannot. So, right. So that's why I signed up for GT3 in that series, because I can definitely race those. Poor car, I think, had enough. Yeah, it definitely is. Almost there. Yeah, it would be nice to know, because I mean, I don't know. It's just, I feel like I'm too low in that first corner. Yeah, it's fine. Be ready up. It's also good too to do these events because if I ever, race solo, I have some setups and stuff. Which is cool. Different cars. Hmm. Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna raise it. Probably I'm gonna do like do like 115 front, and I think I do like 117 rear. No, I think the rear should be actually lower because it's low weight. That would make more sense. That makes sense, yeah. Yeah, it's probably where I messed up because I believe I had the rear higher, which I just realized was kind of stupid because there's no weight in the rear. It's probably why. Yeah, makes sense now. Probably a lot better, yeah, definitely. Right, which makes sense. Alright. Alright, brother. Alright, I appreciate it, man. I guess I'll catch you soon, too. So, alright, no problem, man. Have a good week. Thanks, man. Bye, man. Alright, guys. Well, that's going to conclude it for today. I see you, Colton, stopping by. I didn't want to really talk too much because they don't really know I was streaming. I mean, sure they don't care, but they didn't know I was streaming this. But it was fun. I figured I'd do a streaming format just to make it less less harder on myself to have to edit and all that shit. So, but that was the first night of racing. It's a smaller group of people who do this. It's a Northwest American racing group, and I think tomorrow I'm going to be doing the LMU race, so I'm going to have to get it set up tonight. But anyway, y'all take it easy. If y'all, I don't know who else is going to watch this after the fact, but if y'all like it, enjoy it, stop by again, hopefully tomorrow. So see y'all later.